Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Alright, let's talk about it. It's your boy Prince the Hustle Guy. We just reaching in to our combat tool bag one more again. It's a code black affair, of course. Yeah, so Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. This is not a difficult pick really for me. Oddly enough, I'm always a fan of or not necessarily a fan, but I subscribe to the thought of the bigger good man beats a smaller good man. But the smaller good man is an extraordinary good man, or great woman in this case, and the big man is an okay woman. It makes the comparison not so difficult. So I say yes. In Katie Taylor's favor, or in her defense, she has a nice high guard. When it's tight, she can express or showcase some defensive responsibility. I'd even say throughout the duration of a fight, more defensively responsible than Amanda Serrano, only because Amanda Serrano, though she's slick and obviously the better fighter in this scenario, she gets obsessed with basically what some of my former coaches would describe as shooting a shot and posing and taking a picture. And it's like she gets obsessed with actually inflicting damage on the girl or trying to get the KO, that she leaves herself exposed for counters that she shouldn't get hit with compared to the opponents, and the way she showcases a skill difference. So for example, like she in her fight before her last fight, she was just destroying the girl, destroying her effortlessly, and she would chain combinations together and extend them on in Pacquiao-esque fashion. Now, in the midst of chaining a combination together, because she was so successful in beating this girl every round, she got hit with get off me shot that in the midst of going for a stoppage, you still have to remind yourself to be defensively responsible. But this get off me shot landed clean, and it landed right on the button, and it could have changed the whole complexion of the fight. And it's only because she was left wide open. Granted, we all get hit, but if you're turning away from the shot because you see it coming, you're taking a lot of the force away. If you're pivoting before you see the shot come, now granted that results a lot of the time in people getting like clipped or falling off balance because they're trying to pivot, but even in that, you're not taking the full brunt of the punch because you're turning your body to an angle in which the punch wasn't initially thrown to land in. So to keep the video short, I don't have Amanda Serrano stopping Katie Taylor because she is the smaller woman. I do see Amanda Serrano's power carrying up. I do see Amanda Serrano getting vengeance for her sister, but I do also see Amanda Serrano getting clipped per her usual. And I see a lot more in this fight with Katie Taylor than in any other fights. Why? Because though Amanda Serrano is one of the most, she's the second greatest female boxer to ever live. The first is Clarissa Shields, but she's fought in plenty weight classes and got all the belts. But as far as a competition thing, I think this would be one of her most competitive matches. So I believe Amanda Serrano, by either late fight TKO or, and not specifically referee stoppage. I don't think she cut Amanda. I don't think she's cut Katie Taylor too bad in any particular way. She has pretty thick skin, though she does get kind of lumped up. But I again, in this fight, I see Amanda Serrano getting stunned a few times. Maybe not hurt per se, but stunned a few times. Maybe hurt to the body, because even in moving up, she's still going to have a thinner torso than Katie Taylor. So we'll see. But we have 2 fights on a Saturday, and one is a unification in the women's boxing, and then we have a unification in men's. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're both 130, unless Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano are 135. But we was just reaching in the combat tool bag together real quick. One more again, and this is Prince the Hustle God. Till next time, peace.